Alright, so I can't believe I'm saying this, but Kanye West actually dropped Vultures 2. I had no hope that he was actually going to drop it this week, but he actually did. In my defense, I did check yesterday morning and there was nothing. So I kind of just like, of course, shocker, he didn't release it. But then this morning, I went on TikTok and randomly saw a review on Vultures 2, which didn't really look great. But then I was like, wait, it released? So I checked and, oh, here we are. It actually released. But yeah, welcome everyone to the channel. My name's Knight, and today you're going to be watching me react to Vultures 2. Now, obviously, I did react to Vultures 1, and I'm going to be honest with you, I wasn't that much of a fan of it. On first impression, I thought it was kind of like a whatever album. I mean, it had some good songs, it had some mid songs, and then I think it did have a song on there that I just really did not like. But as the weeks went and the more I listened to it, the kind of more it shrunk on me. So I'm really hoping that this album doesn't have that effect on me, and I do hope that he kind of comes back with this album. But I am excited. Hopefully it's good. Other than that, I do not want to drag this on too long. So if you're new to the channel and you like to see, consider subscribing. It's free. I hope I chill a lot. But other than that, let's just get into this. Right off the bat, we have track number 1, Slide. By the way, I have tried my hardest to avoid like unreleased leaks and stuff like that. Hopefully it pays off. Okay. Lyrics unavailable for this song. That's great. Done like a very haunting organ. Actually makes me wonder if there's actually going to be rapping or anything, or if it's just like oh, okay, never mind. Okay. Oh, he has the same vocal editing as all of the lights, or like around that the graduation era. Obviously instrumentally it's not like that, but sorry, instrumentally. And it's okay. It's whatever, you know. Feels a little unmixed though. But yeah, that was Slide track number 1. I'm gonna give that a mid, to be honest. It's alright. It's like lyrically they just really didn't say anything like insane. Vocally, Ty's vocals were okay, and I will say I wasn't really too into Kanye West's vocal performance. I just didn't really like his flow on this track. He just really didn't do anything really in this. Yeah, it was a whatever song, to be honest. I wouldn't go out of my way to listen to this track at all. Honestly, I could see myself forgetting about this track very quickly. All right, on to the next track, track number 2, Time Moves Slowly, or Time Moves Slow. Okay. Why is the drum so much louder than his voice? That's so weird. I barely hear him. Okay. Ew. What's wrong with what's the effects he have on his vocals? Why are the effects on his vocals so weird? Why is his vocals so like really badly edited? Like they sound horrible. Like not his voice. Like I'm sure his voice itself sounds fine, but like there's like these effects on it just make it sound really like not distorted, but like a little glitchy. But not in like a way that it's actually supposed to sound like that. Like it sounds like it's on accident. Okay. Yeah, because Kanye sounds fine. It's literally just Ty. Alright. Yeah, that's really throwing me off. Ty just doesn't, like, his vocal editing, like, whatever they did to his vocals just doesn't sound, like, it's not matching Kanye. Like, it feels like they actually messed something up and just kind of, like, you know, let it slide. They're like, yeah, just whatever, just release it. Like, it's just not mixed properly. But yeah, that was Time Moving Slow, track number 2. Again, I'm gonna give it another mid. I just production wise there wasn't anything insane. It pretty much kind of just stayed the same tempo the entire song. But I feel like there was just like a really big issue with Ty's vocals on this. Not with his singing per se, but like just the vocal editing. That I just feels like it wasn't mixed properly and mastered. And it's a little bit with Kanye too. It didn't feel like it was very mixed well, but it wasn't as bad. But yeah, it just kind of is, again, just a whatever song. It just nothing really memorable about the song. Lyrically it wasn't that insane either. It kind of was very repetitive, if anything. You know, so maybe the next track will be good. On to the next track though, Field Trip. This ain't cheddar, this is quiche. You should say this ain't cheddar, this is quiche. How do you confuse cheddar with quiche? Yeah, this one feels a lot more finished. Hey, we got Playboy Cardi, alright. We're never getting that damn album, are we? He's never dropping, is he? We're never gonna get the Cardi album. Mark my words. I actually really like Cardi's new voice. A lot of people hate it. I feel like it's a little bit easier to actually understand him. I don't know who this is. It doesn't sound like Ty Dolla $ign. Definitely not Ty Dolla $ign. Yeah, let me know who that was, because it doesn't say in the credits. Alright. That Kodak? That might be Kodak. Yeah, I think that's Kodak. That's gotta be Kodak. Yeah, that wasn't bad. Actually, I like that. But yeah, it was Field Trip. I don't know actually who it features. I definitely play with Cardi and Kodak Black is in there. I don't know who's singing that chorus though. I genuinely don't know. That's like, yeah, y'all gonna have to let me know. But yeah, I like that. I'll give it a W. I thought it was alright. I think instrumental was very well. Actually, I think that felt like the most produced song so far compared to the last two. I think instrumental was very decent. I think everyone did pretty good on that. I will say I think Kanye kind of didn't do that great. I feel like he just wasn't really in the track. I think he only had like 1 or 2 lines in that entire thing, but it was alright. I mind that. But yeah, next track is Fried. Oh my god, it's Carnival 2.0, isn't it? It's Carnival 2.0. Alright. Alright. By the way, if I remember correctly, I think I liked Carnival at first, but then it just started getting so overplayed that like I just couldn't listen to it. Because I remember I only listened to it once, but then I kept hearing it over and over again. I just really just disliked it. I'm not really into this right now, but it could be just because it sounds almost exactly like Carnival, which I already don't like anymore. So that could be the reason, honestly. Also, Kanye ain't doing that great on this. I really don't like this. I'm gonna be for real with you. Like I'm not gonna like, you guys could obviously tell I like Kanye a lot, but I'm gonna keep it $150. I don't like this. I will defend this album with my life. I will defend Donda. I will defend all his older albums, College Dropout, Late Registration, Graduation. You know, I'll defend all those in my life. I can't defend this song though. I could defend some of the songs off Vultures one, you know, but this I can't defend this song. This song really it sucks. This song actually freaking sucks. There is nothing about this I can actually defend. Alright, yeah, I think that's enough. I think they're just gonna do that sample over and over again. I really don't like that though. I'm gonna be for real with you. I'm gonna give that a no. Vocally, it just sucked the entire time. I think production wise, it's just nothing insane. It's just that same sample over and over and over again. And after a while, it does get tedious and very repetitive. Because it's not even really a good sound to begin with. It just sounds like a parody of Carnival, which it pretty much is. It's just a continuation. It's just Carnival Part 2, but without it actually sounding okay, you know? Yeah, I didn't really like that. I didn't really enjoy that. I could make defenses for the other songs. This one I just can't make a defense for. Like, this is garbage. Next track is Isabella though. It's only 9 seconds though, and then it's gonna lead into the next song, which it but yeah, next track is Promotion. She said she leaving a boyfriend. She wanna meet me at a Ritz-Carlton. Okay. That Future? That's Future. Sounds like Future. Alright. It's not bad. I feel like I would have to give this one another listen though. That's just wild. Alright. Alright, but yeah, that was track number 6, Promotion. Again, it was nothing insane. I'll give it a mid. It's not bad, you know? It's not a bad track. It's just forgettable. You know, I might have to listen to that again after this video, but so far there just was nothing that really kept my attention the entire time, you know? Like, it was kind of like Time Moves Slow. It's kind of like it stood the same the entire time, didn't really change much. I think production was kind of lackluster. I thought Kanye's performance was, you know, whatever. Ty did okay, and Future did alright too. I think Future kind of carried this track the entire time, to be honest. But yeah, on to the next track, which is track number 7, Husband. This is not that great. I really don't like his vocals on this. His vocals are just kind of garbage on this. Yo, why is it so weirdly mixed? I will say, I think my biggest complaint on this album so far, because we are officially halfway done this album, or almost. Oh wait, no, hold on. Oh, we transitioned to the next song. I wasn't on this music thing, but yeah, that was Husband, track number 7. Yeah, I'm gonna give that a no. That was really boring. There was really nothing that really happened in that track. I think the production was really badly mixed, and I think now that we're officially, like I said, halfway through the album, so far I think my biggest complaint is that it's very badly produced. Like, the production is so like unfinished. Like, there's so many moments so far in this album that are just like pretty much dead air, just vocal productions just sounding very off, like a little like staticky too at some moments. I don't know, man. There's just not much to say, you know? Ty Dolla $ign is at least trying. He's giving us all at least. But Kanye sounds a lot worse on this album than he did Vultures 1 and Donda. The features are okay so far, but yeah, I think my main issue is genuinely just Kanye and like the actual mixing and production of this album. But yeah, I'm gonna give that last song, I think I already gave it a score, but just in case, I'm gonna give it an L. I didn't like it. It was very boring, very dull. Like, I understand it was him talking about his wife and talk about how much, you know, she means to him and how much he wants to be there for her. It just wasn't interesting to me. Yeah, other than that, next track is A Lifestyle, which we already heard a little bit of, and it sounds very badly mixed, and we're only like 17 seconds in it. Oh, that's Lil Wayne. It's hard to tell. See, it's very hard to tell who's rapping because of how loud some of the freaking sounds are in this. Like, whatever that sample is they're using, it's like overpowering all the vocals and lyrics. Like, again, like I said, it is very badly produced and very badly mixed. There is absolutely no balance in these tracks so far. They feel so unfinished. I can barely understand what he's saying because of how loud the sample is. Alright. Finally, I can understand what he's saying. Alright. They need to turn that damn sample down so much, man. So, this is a continuation of the last track. Okay. This is so boring. No, like, I'm not even trying, like, purposely. This is really boring to me. Like, I get it. I understand the message. It's a nice message to his wife. It's just a really boring track, though. Like, I can't, dude. That second part was a lot better than the first part, but, like, that first like 3 minutes of that loud ass sample just was not cutting it. You could barely understand half of the actual words they were saying because of how loud the sample was. It was so badly mixed, so badly. I don't even think it was mixed. Like, honestly, I'm pretty sure all these songs have been unmixed. These feel like demos almost. I don't know honestly what to say anymore about this track. Let's just go on to the next track though. Forever. It's short, so my guess is an interlude. Like a blank page. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Oh, that was dog crap. I'm guessing it was just an interlude. I'm gonna say it was an interlude. I don't really know what you want me to say about that. That just really nothing happened that entire time. Like, that was like 1 minute and 28-second track and just nothing happened. On to the next track, which is Bomb. Oh God, please no. Please tell me this is not true. Oh, please tell me I am hearing things. Please tell me this is not actually who I think it is. Please tell me you didn't do it again. Oh God, he got North back. So we just speaking what, Japanese now all of a sudden? We learned a new language, North? Is she actually saying a real thing? Or is she just like saying whatever? This is actually garbage. I really don't want to listen to this anymore. I really don't. Ah. I don't have to listen to this. I'll finish it, but just know, I don't have to listen to this. And I don't have to take this. Are we done yet? No. Oh, Kanye's like humming in the background. That's actually annoying me. I don't have to listen to that. That was bomb. That might actually be the worst song I've heard this year. And I'm not joking when I said that. I literally listened to Jack's Dear Joe. And I could honestly say that this honestly competes with that entire album for being the worst song of the year. But I never want to hear that again. I hope I get to go my entire life without hearing that again. Is there a way to actually block songs just in case I ever play Kanye on like shuffle or something so it doesn't play that song? I really hope there is a way because I don't want to hear that song again. On the next track, River. Why is it so quiet? See what I mean by like how unmixed this is and how unmastered this is? I can't hear Ty. I have my headphones completely maxed. I can't hear him. That's how quiet he is. No, wait, that's not Ty. I can't tell who it is because I can't hear him. I hear the bass and I hear the drum and I hear whatever that clinking sound is that happens, but I can't hear him sing because everything else overpowers his vocals. This is dog shit, dude. That kind of sounds like Young Thug. Is that Young Thug? I just can't tell. I can't hear it. I can't understand a single word he's saying. And I'm not trying to say this to be a hater or to be annoying. Like, I am actually struggling to hear what he's saying. I'm not like trying to be annoying or anything. Like, I just can't hear what he's saying. Finally, something I can understand a little bit. Damn. That was actually garbage. That was actually offensively bad because it is so unfinished that it actually makes it almost unlistenable. Like, it is so unfinished, you can't make out 98% of the things they say in this song. You can't even tell who's actually rapping because you can't even hear what they're saying. It's not my headphones. During it, I was like thinking maybe it's my headphones, but it can't be because all the other songs sounded okay. But just this song, the bass was so heavy and the drums and the samples, like it was so loud. But yeah, on to 5:30. Alright. Why does this sound so weird? Is it just because it sounds unfinished or does it sound a little AI-ish? Why does that sound like AI? He didn't use AI, right? Hold on. What? 5:30 is a 120 kbps YouTube rip? The hell does that mean? Fans call out Kanye as a rapper seamlessly use AI vocal. Oh my god, I'm right. Oh, it's not on this song though. Sky City? He uses AI on Sky City? But why does this sound AI? Then it gotta be the fact that it's unfinished. But so he actually uses AI in one of the songs. But the reason why it sounds AI is because it's a 1-for-1 rip on YouTube. Like they just downloaded it and then re-uploaded it. That's so weird. I don't know. Yeah, it's gotta be because it's like ripped from YouTube because the bitrate sounds so bad on this. Like you can hear the static when he talks or like when he raps. Like you can hear subtle statics, and that could just because I have really good headphones. That's why I hear it. It just sounds so crunchy. It's not clear at all. This is actually horrible. How is this Kanye dude? It's the same man who made that album. The same man who made Graduation. And he's out here releasing a song that he downloaded off YouTube and just uploaded. It sounds like a 16-bit song. You don't really love Ye, go listen to Drake, bitch. You don't Yeah, the issue is I really did love Ye. I loved Kanye, dude. I still love old Kanye, but you know, sometimes you have to put a line, you know. You gotta have boundaries here. And what you've been doing with your music recently is just like, you gotta have at least a little bit of a bar, you know. You gotta have a little bit of like, can't just release whatever and think your fans are gonna all eat it up like they're masterpieces when it sounds like this. Listen to Lil Baby, listen to... That was horrible. That was actually atrocious. Like, so bad it's disappointing. Like, I'm actually ashamed of Kanye for actually doing this type of crap. That was 5:30. I'm gonna have to give that dumpster fire. I literally have no choice but to give that dumpster fire. Like, there has to be some like quality to your music. The fact that this actually sounds like it was ripped straight off YouTube, having this bad of bit rate, being all crunchy sounding and like statically like this, it's just not. The quality like went out the window with this track. I can't even say anything about this track. It's just bad. All right, on to the next track. Track number 13, Dead. Alright. Alright. It's not like insane about this. It's not bad. It's nothing insane. Alright. There's just like nothing here that really interests me, you know? Yeah, these songs are just getting kind of worse and worse as we keep going. That was Dead. I'll give it a mid. It wasn't as bad as 5:30 or River, but it still just wasn't anything interesting. It was pretty boring compared to a lot of the songs off Vultures. Yeah, I don't really got anything to say about that. It was very similar to Promotion and Time Moves Slowly. It was just kind of stood the same entire time. But yeah, on to Forever Rolling. Alright. Alright, not bad. There's like a subtle drum beat in the background. You can't hear it. Like, it's so subtle, there's not even a point of actually having it there because you can't even hear it. Like, if you're not wearing loud headphones like this and you're just wearing AirPods or something, I can't find mine, but like if you're just wearing AirPods or something, there's no way you're gonna hear those little drum patterns in the background. Alright. Okay. That wasn't horrible. It's still pretty badly produced. Like, it's very unfinished. There's a lot of issues with it. But honestly, it's probably the best song so far in this second half of the album, which is why I'm gonna give it a high mid. Like, it's still nothing insane, you know, but it's a lot more listenable than like this entire second half of the album, which honestly is a plus side. So yeah, on to the next track, which is Sky City, aka the song that apparently has AI in. So we're gonna see what that's all about. Okay. 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 I don't really see where the actual AI comes in. Like, it doesn't really sound too insane. It's boring, but it's just really boring. Is this the AI part? I really hate the way it's produced so far. This, like, the vocal mixing right here, but I don't understand what part. Oh, 70 Shake. Alright. I like 070 Shake, so that was alright. Look, If there's no AI, I'd probably give it a light mid. But if there actually is AI, I actually have no choice but to give this a dumpster fire. Because there's no excuse to use AI. I don't care if it's an overlay, it doesn't matter. There's no excuse to be using AI in music. None whatsoever. So I am not going to sit here and say that a song that uses AI is good. All right. But yeah, on to the final track, My Soul. Ooh. All right. Is that it? No. This is really boring. All right. Just nothing really happening, you know. But yeah, that was My Soul, track number 16. I'll give it a be fair with you, it was alright. It wasn't anything too insane. It's definitely better than Sky City and 530, but it's just a very forgettable song. It just doesn't really have anything too interesting in the actual track itself. I can pretty much bet by the time I end this video, I'm gonna completely forget what this track sounds like. Yeah, we did it. We reacted to Vultures 2 by Kanye West and Ty Dolla $ign. I was honestly really hoping that this was gonna be better than Vultures 1, you know, because I didn't think Vultures 1 was like the worst album of the year at first, but then as I kept listening to it, there's more shrunk outside of maybe like Burn and was it Stars, I think, and maybe Paperwork. But I honestly had a lot more hopes for this because I thought, okay, he saw the issues that the last album had. Maybe he's gonna work to improving on those issues. That's not the case at all. If anything, he actually did worse. He made something even worse, you know? The only plus side to this album is the fact that there's no anti-Semitic lines in it. But outside of that, this album's actually worse. Like, it's unfinished, unmixed, unmastered. The production's horrible. The lyricism's pretty bad in most of the tracks. He used AI. He downloaded a leaked song off YouTube and just re-uploaded it without any fixing, as is, bit crushed and all. It's just not a good album. There's really no way you can actually defend this album unless you are like a D1 Kanye Glazer, and even some D1 Kanye Glazers, I'm sure, are annoyed with this album. It's actually sad on how bad this is. Also, again, I just never want to hear Bomb again. All right, Bomb, I hope gets deleted. I don't know who told him, North and Chicago, to release that song. They should have kept that in the vault. They should have kept that as an unreleased song that gets leaked and people are questioning whether or not it's AI or not. I don't even know what to honestly say, right? You know, because I sat here for an hour and 20 minutes listening to this. I didn't want it to be bad. Like, I know people are going to be like, oh, you just want it to be bad. You're just a hater. You're just this, that. I didn't want it to be bad. There's not a part of me that actually wanted it to be bad. It just happened to just absolutely suck. It just sucks, dude. I don't even know what to say. It's actually disappointing on how bad this is. Because this is the same man who brought us like phenomenal, absolutely legendary albums. And now is just taking this path of just dropping nothing but absolute garbage. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about this album. I don't know. Maybe Vultures 3 will be good. I'm hoping Vultures 3 will be good. Altogether, if I had to give this a rating, I have no choice but to give this like 1.2 out of 10 at most. There is no replayability to this album at all. There is not a single song that I listened to on this album that I could see myself going back to. Even the one song that I gave a W, the one song, even that I'm like, it's a whatever song, you know? It's like, it's good enough to where it could be classified as a W track, but it's not good enough to be like, oh yeah, this is a song I want to return to. Yeah, I'm tired though. It's late. I just want to go to bed now. Let me know what else to react to. Subscribe to the channel, turn on notification bell so you're notified every time I upload. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this album. Other than that, hope you guys have a nice day, night, evening, wherever you are. I'll see you next time. Peace.